Hey guys, welcome. I'm Tracy. This is my channel, Tracy from the Mermaid Cove. Thank you for being here, stopping by. I have some new subscribers, so welcome. I appreciate it so much. I love if you introduce yourself, tell me where you're from, or maybe what it is you like about my videos, where you want to see more of. But just a little introduction. Let's see. My mom and I lived together most of her life, and I lost her in 2017, and it was sort of unexpected. My brother thought it was long, but she got sick like literally the end of September and was gone the end of January. So, and I won't go into all that, but I wish you guys had been with me during that time. But then when the pandemic hit, you know, I liked living alone more than I thought. But when the pandemic hit, it was just hard. You know, it was terrifying, and you know, we didn't know. I mean, now, you know, we know what to expect. We understand the science more and what may be happening, what's probably not happening. But, you know, then, and I don't watch the news. It's just, I'm not somebody who can like watch something horrific and go to sleep. I'm not. So literally affects my nervous system. So I was probably one of the few people who was losing weight because I was not eating. I couldn't sleep. I was obsessing. And my doctor's like, okay, we're going to start you on a little anti-anxiety medicine, but I want you to not watch the news. You know, friends, we were texting all night. So I told my friends, I couldn't hear my ringer till the morning, that, you know, they could keep me up what was important. But otherwise I watched more White House briefings, and you know how horrific that was than my whole life, or I will ever again, more than likely. So I did that. And she's like, you need to find something to engage your mind, to seriously engage your mind. And I'd always tease about having a YouTube channel because, you know, my mom and I used to, when we go thrift, we love thrifting and that kind of thing. And I would pretend like I was on a TV show and why I liked this like really terribly ugly thing and make her laugh. So, yeah, I've kind of always been on TV in my head. But a friend of mine, she helped me figure it out. Basically, she figured it out and taught me, which was insanely kind. I'm definitely have gratitude for that. And I couldn't figure out how to edit or put anything together, and I'm still not that great at it. But it's just really, you know, nobody's tuning into my channel to see the hot new editing or like a movie. They're just not. Hopefully, they're coming from me. You know, started with I love Trader Joe's, was so much fun. My mom and I loved it. And you know, food became so much more important and more, I don't know, during the pandemic, you know, could you get it? Were you going to be able to get it? You need to stock up? Because what if you can't get it? You know, it became a thing. But, and then we started, it was me, Beverly, my friend Angela, we all started shopping online. At first I would go get all the groceries, but you know, for 3 people, I'd be in there an hour and a half. I would go at like 6 o'clock on the Sunday morning, but then like rotisserie chickens weren't there and that kind of thing. So one of my coworkers said, hey, well, I just picked up my groceries at Wegmans. I saw in her cart. I'm like, you're kidding me. So I investigated that. So we started doing that. And there's my local grocery store is giant. So they have browse the aisles. And then another thing they have is new items. So you'll see all, because you know, Trader Joe's, you live for that, but my regular grocery store, you never walk around the aisles trying to find what's new. I mean, that's stupid of them. They should have like every end cap. Well, I guess you pay money for all that anyway, but they should say new signs. People would buy it. So we started trying different things, and it became a thing. And my Trader Joe's hauls are probably the most viewed. But I just, you know, it's really just about me in my life and trying to keep myself sane, trying to figure out, you know, my life's been different than a lot of people, you know, kind of like helping my mother. And, you know, so there's a lot I haven't done as it limits you. But so, yeah, yeah, that's kind of basically what's going on. I don't really say where I work unless you can DM me on Instagram and I'll tell you, but just for, you know, no hassles from work kind of thing. But let's see, I have a cat. I lost one of my cats, Oscar. And I have my cat, Clara. And I love reading and books and art. Not gardening. Sewing, which I haven't done. I used to do a lot of book arts, and I've gotten away from it. But I'm going to try to incorporate that a little bit. right now I'm sort of decluttering everything. I'm going to get a roommate. So I'm just trying to make spaces that, you know, somebody else would be in a little bit more comfortable. Like if you open up a drawer or cupboard of Tupperware, it doesn't come on your head. That, you know, stuff like that. Refrigerator is going to be, well, hopefully the new person will help me down my freezer. That, you know, and if they can edit, that would even be better. But yeah, so I'm working on that. I'm getting ready to do that right now. Just start the process because I could do a blitz of everything. But yeah, I like cozy. I like things around me. I like collecting. You know, my finances have changed, so you know I have to be a lot more mindful, and I am, and I'm not. You know, I have ADHD, and you know, I've been reading a lot about it. Actually, been reading this new book. ADHD 2.0 by Holloway, who wrote the original one, but it's New Science and Essential Strategies for Thriving with Distraction from Childhood Through Adulthood. It's so interesting. And basically he says when you have an ADHD mind, it's like a race car, but the brakes that you have are like a bike. So it's not so much, you know, I do take medicine and all that, but you want to learn how to handle brakes differently. And that there are tools, and I know this. There's lots of things you can do. But anyway, I'm really enjoying it, and I've learned a lot. And it's made me think a lot about decisions I've made and things, and understanding, you know, I'm dyslexic and have learning disabilities, which wasn't nobody even understood, had an inkling of what that was like when I was growing up, but how it did impact me and my choices. But now, okay, here I understand what now. But it's a challenge. It's a challenge. And we live in an ADHD world. He has a name for it. But, you know, the environment that I'm in. So I try to have some quiet time, and I'm struggling with not buying groceries right now. So I was going to go 15 days, and I was obsessed. Like I was on every grocery thing looking. So what I think, you know, if I tell my brain something, then my brain just acts up. I can't, like I had said to my friend, you know, my bathroom is decluttered. That is one space I'm 100% happy with. Do you know, like in 3 days, I hadn't thought of this, I decided I had to pull out all the towels and go through them. And then I left them because I got busy with something else. So for 2 days, I'm walking over towels. And it dawned on me, I'm like, wait a minute. So I have that all under control now. But yeah, and you know, it's a switch of learning to love yourself and be okay. And how can you improve, as opposed to my other part of my brain that was like, well, you're not doing it 100%. What the hell's wrong with you? Really, these are the two. So I'm working on it. Because how much better is it to hit, okay, let's pick up, let's start again. What did you learn? What can you do differently? So I think number one, I cannot look at any of, you know, we have I'm sure everyone has it. It's a Flip. It's an app called Flip, F-L-I-P-P. And it tells you, it shows you all the circulars and stuff like that. So continuing my quest, now this idea of starting again, it allows you to, you know, I am going to give myself $100 cash for 6 weeks. And see how that goes, and if I can do it, and try to make it a challenge for myself, eating up all my food. So let's say I need, you know, I want to eat fruit, I want to eat vegetables, but I still have frozen fruit I could eat, right? But you know, with strawberries, right now the grapes at my local store they're insane. They're black grapes. I'm sure they're the same. If you they're $1.99 a pound on sale here. I bought them for everybody. You know, I just did because they're so good. They're perfect, and I put them in the freezer. Just a little bit. Oh my God, they're a treat. So that is my thinking right now. So my food prepping, I do it, then I don't do it. I forget about it. So I have to have some kind of visual cue that I can look at and think, yeah. Otherwise, my brain is on. It is, you know. And I think this book is showing me there's nothing wrong with your brain. Your brain is your brain, right? It's who compared to who, right? Who's the best brain? I mean, you know. So. Yeah, so I think for me, like I have notebook after notebook starting, you know, like right now, and one of the things I'm going to maybe add to this is I'm cleaning out my refrigerator, and I have lots of lettuce stuff, so I'm going to make a big old bowl of salad that I can, actually maybe I'd be better just putting it in a Ziploc bag and I can grab it to go to work or in the morning. So that's something I'm going to do today. I have I want to make I have feta. I don't want that to go bad. I have some little tomatoes that are starting to turn. So I'm going to do the feta and that with the olive oil and the herbs and the pasta. I'm going to make that today. And that's something I can eat, you know, whatever meat I want to put with it or not. So I'm going to make that. Now, you know, that'll last me like 3 days. And I want to share it with my friend on Sunday. So I'm going to do that today. I want to do, I had in my freezer, I have 2 decluttering my freezer videos, and I've gone and watched them again to remind myself, what do I have, right? So I know I have the Philly cheese steak, the steak part, and it's got a little bit of the ice on it, but I'm sure that can absorb in a paper towel. I also have my brain. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Why am I sorry? Because my brain is struggling. Why do we say that? You know. Baguettes from the Trader Joe's frozen baguette. And I just got some cheese. I got provolone mozzarella. I have peppers. I'm loving little peppers. So I rarely throw any of those away. And I even have this mushrooms. I have shiitake mushrooms that I have a lot. So I thought I could even just do some mushrooms to throw on it. I have 2 zucchini. It would kill me if I throw these things out. So I think I might do zucchini sticks. The other thing is I have some ricotta cheese. I don't have to make anything right now, but next week I need to think about what am I going to use with my ricotta cheese. I have lots of spinach I want to use up. So I want to find like something like that. But I give myself so many choices that I can't. But I got a new book. My friend Angela, she's like my family. You know, when my mom died, Angela and Beverly always, and a couple other people would come over to my house. My mom loved to cook. But, you know, she aged, it was harder and harder, and we got in more arguments about it because, you know. But they would come, and when my mom died, you know, it was just kind of, especially Beverly, Angela has a pool, and, you know, Beverly and I, and Angela would always swim and hang out and do fun things together. She and, you know, Angela and Beverly traveled, and I would stay with the cats. And actually, I got home, they had been in England, and the day I got home, the next day is when my mom, you know, had to go by ambulance, and, you know, started that. But Angela's sick, and it's very hard to explain, but she's dying, suffering. So it's been a bad week, but that's been tough for me because they're like my little family unit. We always do Christmas, not usually Christmas Day, but Christmas Eve, you know, all the holidays. You know, once a month for sure, there's a fun place we go to shop, and they come here, and I have desserts, and we get chicken and laugh, and we have a show and tell of what we all picked out. So it's a tough, and Angela, you know, it's a pandemic, so we've really been taking care of Angela because she wasn't going out and driving. She's, you know, she's in her 80s, and it's been very hard for my friend. So, because everything changed in a minute. She's got a team of people, and you know, so I go and help with the cats, the litter boxes and stuff like that, and she lives right near where I work, so it's easy for me, and I see her when I can, or, you know. But, you know, it's hard because you imagine you had like the worst flu or whatever, and then people are always coming over to visit you. But when she's sleeping, I just sit there with her a little bit if I can. And anyway, these are huge shifts. I lost my best friend Mimi last year. I lost my cat. So it's been a lot of losses. And that's affected my brain 100%. So I'm trying to give myself a break here. But I digress from the food. Try to circle back around. So yeah, so I want to do more food prep and talk about it, and then watch my video to remind me. Honestly, it's that crazy. But I do have a big whiteboard, so I need to start using that or put something on my refrigerator. And I also want to do hot dogs because I have bought hot dog buns, and I got this chili in a can. It's really good, actually. This can, not good like a homemade chili, but it's gonna be good. I feel like chili dogs. So I have that. So these are going to be, and then of course my friend's making ham, so we'll have ham. But I could even freeze some of that. So that's what's on the agenda now. And then to add vegetables to it, I have, I have 3 things from Trader, well, at least 3 things of vegetables from Trader Joe's that I can pair with it. Yeah, and have salad. So that's where I am right now on that. But I like to talk and share stuff and Love Dollar Tree, haven't been, not growing as much, but I need to get some funnels. My garden is, I'm trying to make terms with it. There's just weeds everywhere. I'm just going to have to keep them, like weed whacking them down. There's no way I can get rid of them. I can't afford to have my yard resodded. Plus you have to babysit that, and I work. So I want to stay on top of it. So today I was thinking it's gorgeous here. It's 3 o'clock and I work on the food. And then I want to go outside, and I'll take you with me. On the side of my house, I live in a townhouse, there are like random like sticks coming up, like the birds have planted these things. So obviously I can't dig them all up, but I'm going to whack them and then keep an eye on them because I don't need rogue trees coming everywhere. And then my rose bush is like leaning into my front door. I had it tied, but the thing broke. So I need to pull that thing back. I don't even know what to, I know nothing about this. I know I like things and I know I don't like things. I don't like thistles, but I like roses. And then, so I wanted to do that today. And then right when you walk in my garage to the right, there's just stuff that's accumulated, and that's where I want my gardening stuff to go. So I want to just declutter that whole area, just that one little spot. So it's easier to get in and out of and know what I'm looking for. And then my house, my deck has got that green stuff on it. So I'm going to get some exterior bleach and a spray bottle and gloves. I'm worried I have a bunny. I'm very worried about my bunny, but I have to do this. It's just awful. So I'm just going to try to hose everything down. But I haven't hooked up my hose again because we had a couple really, really cold nights. But I think we're okay moving forward. But yeah, so that is, and tonight I plan to have a nice bath and shave my legs and groom and all that stuff. Have a quiet evening. I got the DVD Spencer to watch about Diane Spencer with Kristen Stewart. It should be fascinating. So I might watch that. I love watching YouTube videos. I've talked about different people who I'm obsessed with the Daughtery Dozen right now. I don't know why. Actually, I think I do know why. Just you guys, Daughtery Dozen. Just tune in and watch a little bit. What I think is interesting, because there's 10 children that matter. Some are from foster care, some are biological, all adopted. Everyone's adopted. They're kids. And they live in New York, outside like Rochester. And the husband's like a special ed teacher and coach. So you just, the money part, I guess you get money from the state. I don't know, because they eat really well. And I'm worried, but I think, I was like, what is it about her that is almost obsessed? Like, I don't miss the minute. I'm so happy when she posts. I'm like, where are they? Why haven't they posted? She had said in an interview, and I don't remember if this was recently. That's one of the things with my mind and grief right now. I don't remember time, like when something, it could have been yesterday, it could have been a month ago, that I'm having trouble with, but that's okay. I know when I need to be to work, how to get home, all that stuff. The rest I need to write down. But she was talking about how she had 9 years of infertility, and all she ever wanted to do was be a mom. And she had 9 years of infertility, losing babies, and all that entails, and the grief and the trauma. And then when they decided, to foster kids and adopt, she said, I just wanted to be a mom. It didn't matter to me, Then she got pregnant when she adopted her first kid. So, and it just grew from there. And, and then there was like her last two were a sibling group that were going to be broken up, Patrick and Bree. And she couldn't have that. So, but I think what it is, she's the most patient person I've ever seen. And she does on Instagram lives after school. She makes these charcuterie board thingies, like brilliant for all these kids. And there's yelling and carrying. I would be telling this little girl, you know what? You need to have some mail. But she doesn't. They just lets them be themselves. But she's super patient. She said that she prayed so hard for so long that she enjoys every single second, waking up at 4:30 to get ready to make breakfast, for 10 kids, and dinner and lunches. This is how it started. She shows her making lunches for them, and I guess she put it on TikTok. But I just subscribe. I know you'll like her once you start watching it. It's just fascinating to me. I always, because I was, I have an older brother. He's like almost 9 years older than me. So I was basically like an only child. And I'm always fascinated by big, busy families. But I think she so loves what she's doing. She's not feel sorry for herself. It's not like these kids. No, it's a joy every single day for her. And it's not like she's like Mary Poppins, but you feel that somehow it's communicated through that she's at peace and she knows what she's doing. Not that life is easy, because you trust me, it is all kinds of chaos. All, and you got 10 kids, so all have issues, and but they do the neatest thing. She's just so these kids are so fortunate. Not even just fortunate, and I feel fortunate just to spend time with them. So I can highly recommend that. But I posted a comment, and I'm trying to do that more because I love comments. So even though she has, I don't know how many followers now, she's going to hit 1 million, I think, for sure. But, it's still nice to read a comment. So I've been trying to do that with my favorite people now, because I love it when you guys comment. It's so important. It just makes my day. It just makes me happy that I've connected with someone. And it's not that I'm not connecting with people, because I'm in a job. I connect with people easily. It's one of the things he talks about in ADHD 2.0 is that people with ADHD are very good at reading a room and are very connected people. That, I do. They're the first ones to feel the energy shift. And I call it my spidey sense. I never knew that probably came with ADHD. So I'm learning a lot. Even though I've read a lot, I think I'm trying to struggle through how it's affected my self-esteem and my self-worth. And, among other things that have, made an impact. And really now just trying to love myself into feeling good. Right? And what a great thing to be able to do, or to be aware of it. But I'm still very hard on myself. And this morning, I gave myself the morning off, because normally I'd be like, oh my God, you're so lazy. Why aren't you going? You should blah, blah. I said, no, we're going to hang out and do what we want to do for 12 to 1, whatever. We're around that time. And it felt better than, because some days I will literally, my job's physical and I'm tired. And, but I also know when I get up and I do stuff, I feel better. One, that I've done stuff in my own home to house care, and two, moving around. I usually do between 10,000 and 12,000 steps, at least 9 something. But right now it's 3:00 and I've done 4,000. But my day's not over. But it's a different energy than at work. So yeah, but that's a little bit about me. So I'm gonna take you with me later. I've got another hour off. I'm on my break. And I want to try to I get behind on things, and I'm going to post them anyway, but I want to put up my Trader Joe's haul today. And then I'm going to do that now, and then later. See, now in my head, I'm like, oh, I want to make a cute little screen thing and this and that, and then it never gets done. So I'm going to try to do a quick screenshot of something and then put it up, and then go back and do the descriptions and all that kind of stuff. That is something I really would like to learn, because I do think I will get more followers. I'm not sure why I don't, but I do think, it's just keep on keeping on. But I do love that I have connection and that I can interact with everyone, and that, I don't know how you do that when you have a lot of followers, but I'd love to try. So I could talk all day to y'all. Actually, I did a thing in the car maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, just talking on my way to work, and I didn't post it, but I might just post it. Why not? It doesn't matter. I mean, I would just think my channel would be about people wanting to come, see what I'm up to, as opposed to the Trader Joe's person, or, the Walmart hauler, or that kind of thing, or, budget girl. Out of control budget girl, maybe. But yeah, so I'm going to catch up with you in my kitchen and show you all the stuff I have, and make some salad, and then get my, the pasta thing that needs to go to the oven, get that done. And then we'll take a view of this steak. I mean, I don't want to eat something if it's nasty tasting, but we'll have to check it out and see if I can have steak, Philly steak cheese subs, right? Is that it? Y'all know what I mean. Oh, and I got onion. I could put onion in it. And clean out a little bit more my refrigerator. I'm doing better about not throwing food out. Not perfect, because I didn't eat up all my vegetables I had made last week, but I cooked them, and I did quite a bit. So definitely for me, the key is to have it done. It's easier to do. So, okay. I'm going to see you soon. Hey guys, welcome. It is Thursday, April 14th, Dolphin Day. Dolphin day. Get me started on poor dolphins. But I wanted to start with, I did something separate, but I don't know if I posted it. But I got this. It's called Karma Probiotic Water, blueberry lemonade. What's interesting is water tastes like water, but you have this lid and you push it. I don't know if I can get you to see it, and it comes out of here. And then you swish it. Terrible. I didn't like it. It was very yucky. So I'm getting ready to throw that away. But I thought I'd show you. It was $1.78. Don't know where I got it from. I'm assuming Giant. So what am I? This one I'm wearing today. A little bright. It is going to be hot. It was hot yesterday. I had to come home, but I didn't turn on my air. Got my fans going. I sat outside for a little bit till I cooled down. So we're starting with protein shake. My water with some vitamin C packet thing in it. A donut that I bought Angela donuts yesterday, or the day before, so I'm not sure how good it's going to be. I was feeling very anxious yesterday, very anxious, so I didn't eat a lot. I have some mozzarella. So my go-to has been some garlic bread. I've been craving garlic bread. So I'm gonna have that with some pepperoni and some peppers cut up on it. No tomato sauce. These cookies, you guys, I don't even know what brand they are, but they are so good. We got them at the specialty store. And they have this hint of salt. It's something we would get with Angela. So Beverly gave me her last little. You got like 3 packs. So good. And then I had tried this on camera. This chocolate salted caramel flavored fulfill bar from Trader Joe's. So I thought I'd keep it in my bag, and I felt like I needed something in the afternoon. I could have that. One of those yummy oranges. Going to Trader Joe's today and plan to get me another one. So I just heated up. This is Red's Turkey Sausage Burrito. So it's made with turkey raised without antibiotics, cage-free eggs, 17 grams of protein, 340 calories for the whole thing. I just hid it in the microwave. So let's see. Oof, hot. So that's kind of, ooh, it's hot. I don't think this is, I'm gonna set it down. Ooh, that's hot. So the flour tortilla is pretty good, and that's what it looks like, just cheese and egg, I guess. Or just egg. Very hot. The flour tortilla seems okay. I'm gonna cut it because you know you always cut the end and you bite the end and you're not getting nothing but flour tortilla. So I know other people's channels this all looks so easy. Okay, so flour tortilla is good and chewy, amazing. But you know, you guys cut off the end, just too much. Yeah, it's good. I'm not hating it. Doesn't have that weird vibe. So yeah, I might put a little salsa with it. Well, it'll get me going, so I'm not starving at Trader Joe's. Always a good idea. So I'll check in later. Tomorrow's my day off. I'm so happy. Try to get this posted in a reasonable amount of time. I'm actually trying to edit other ones. I don't know. I'm gonna try to be on top of it. Anyway, say prayers for me to keep myself together, calm, get through this process. I think when she's actually not suffering, then we can begin to heal and grieve and move on. It's just like such a roller coaster ride that you think you're flat toed and it's like whoosh. And then you think that's it, and then she starts climbing up again. So, yeah. All right, check it out. Guys, so I am cleaning, kind of organizing under my one sink in my bathroom, which is probably the only thing I haven't really done. There's a set of sheets. I have 2 sets there. These are literally, I use every single one of my washcloths. So I was ready for that. And I got all kinds of, what do you call them? pillowcases. So I just want to kind of match everything and make my sets and see what I can let go. Okay, so all my washcloths are in there. All my towels. Now I have a couple favorite ones I use all the time. I had to twist one up for there. And then I have, these are 2 sets of towel sheets. I keep just using the same ones. So I'm washing the pair right now and then the one on my bed. So there'll be room back there for that and some pillowcases. These are the only washcloths I sort of got rid of. But yeah, so this set done. Y'all, I'm Tracy. This is my channel, Tracy from the Mermaid Cove. Welcome. I'm so excited that you guys are here and welcome to my new subscribers. And it's just a little bit of me. Sometimes I like Trader Joe's. Well, I love Trader Joe's, y'all. So, but I do Trader Joe's, grocery hauls, Dollar Tree hauls, decluttering, which is why I'm not doing so many unboxings or things like that. Maybe I'll walk around Walmart and show you things I would like if I hadn't come to my senses. But welcome, everybody. It is Saturday morning and I'm going to work, y'all. I am. So it's really my Friday? Something like that. But it's April 30th, the last day of the month. You guys, April is over. Hopefully we'll start warming up. I hope we just have some late 60s, early 70s weather. Forget the 80s. I do not want to put my air on. But yeah, oatmeal cookie day. But do I have oatmeal? No, I have brownies. So I've been up, my vlog has been uploading all night. I'd bet if you do it twice, it makes it go faster, but so far no go. So we'll see when that comes up. But I made brownies for my friend Angela and for work. So that, you showed at the very end because I added this, if you don't see that vlog, I added 2 symphony bars. So I have 2 of the smaller packages of brownies from the Dollar Tree. So I made one, then you lay these on top, single file. Then I did another one and then baked it for about 32 minutes. I was a little nervous, but they came out spectacular because you don't want overbaked brownies. But so these are the ones I cut up to bring to work. And I don't know, can you see? So there, the symphony has toffee and almonds and chocolate. Yes, they do, you guys. For those of you who know, the Vivian girls were quite happy. But we have one small one because I'm going to the doctor and dealing with numbers, and I'm here trying to figure out some kind of balance. We got restricting, but being conscious in the moment, and I enjoyed every bite of that brownie. Had I filmed it, it would be a different channel. So, and then there's some from my friend Beverly, who this is her original recipe, or you know. And then for Angela's crew, and I literally have a tiny amount left because I don't need to be eating all that. Isn't that cute? This is like a Dollar Tree little thing. And you wouldn't want to put anything super, you know, unstable in there. But isn't that a nice little container? Always wish I got more of the Dollar Tree, right? And so this is kind of what I am eating, what I'm wearing. So I've got some grapes to eat. I had pizza. You have to watch a video to see about that. So I'm bringing like a piece of pizza and my protein shake, my water, and some of the good Trader Joe's popcorn. Movie theater, if you know, you know. If you don't, y'all, just trust me. If you go to Trader Joe's and you haven't tried it, grab 2 bags because you are not gonna. Whoa! I've kind of been portioning out things. So that's probably a little more than 2 cups. But this is about, I think, like 4 points. Excuse me. You did not see me put that in my thing. And this, of course, Dollar Tree. But again, this is something you would not want to put anything liquid in. So making my bag, y'all. It's about 9 o'clock. I got that. Got hers. I got works. I got my grapies. My cute little QVC bag. Now my protein shake, y'all. I want to make sure that goes in. My pizza goes in. I wonder, no, I better have this mango and cut this up at home. I'm gonna take a Clamato to cut up for that bowl. And I don't know where I got it from. But first, coffee. So I thought I needed to give up coffee and I was thinking wrong. So I put a tablespoon of sugar and I do some half and half. I've been measuring it, but what I do is I only drink half a cup. Well, one I spilled. But I only drank half a cup. Like, I only need a little bit. And point-wise, that's maybe 5 points. And I'm trying, oh, I forgot to try my sugar substitutes, y'all. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll split my coffee. And then I'll try my keto sweet. I have a haul coming up. And stevia. Because if I don't like this, it's going right back to the Joes. But one of my, what are you guys, my friends? You guys feel like friends. You feel like soulmates, like part of my tribe. But somebody had mentioned that life's too short. And basically, you know, I'm trying to find moderation. I had gastric sleeve surgery. I have to figure out, I cannot find my book. I wanted to show you this crazy book we had to do. But it's been, I'm going to say at least 12 years, 13 years. And I've lost over 100 pounds. But right now, then my mom died and I was just been in like anxiety, grief, and really not hungry at all. So, and then I eat things that trigger my mind. Yeah. So I'm trying to find some peace with food, trying to figure out how I'm going to live in a world where I love food, y'all. I love food. I do. And I love now my taste testing. And but I think I'm going to go to the Asian store, what I've been threatening to do. And I am going to taste test, get different vegetables each time. Not a lot, because I won't eat them and I'll throw them out. But try kind of different fruit, different vegetables. That'd be kind of cool. And some of the treats, you know. So that's kind of what's going on with me. I think I'll wait and I'll link up tomorrow's. And I'm trying to be more in real time. Because if I don't and I lose it and I go back and I have ADHD and I had an ADHD day yesterday. Woo. So yeah, I'm trying to stop saying and so, y'all. Drink every time I say it. But that is my story. I'm getting going to work and it's gorgeous here in the DMV. It is 47, but I think it's going to be a high of 68. Oh, and I'm wearing my Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone shirt. See, that was an right? There is a company called Out of Print. Go on their website. It's awesome. Wait till they have a good sale because they're expensive, but the quality of the shirt, you know. I've had this thing like 4 years, maybe 5 years. You know, maybe, yeah, no, I bet. I had it before my mom died, so, oh my God. But they have all kinds of cool book covers, book stuff. And if Out of Print wants to sponsor me, just with tops, that would be, I'd wear one every day for y'all. Just throwing it out there, right? You got to ask for what you want. But you guys have a good one, and I'm going to catch you tomorrow. Hey guys, so I am here with a quick review of this whole and simple Southwestern style chicken quinoa bowl. It's 16 grams of protein. It, I think it's like 6 Weight Watcher points. There you go. And I made it in the microwave. But I added a Clamato to it. And honestly, this is probably going to be enough for today and tomorrow. Oh my gosh, you guys. So I'm outside, so I can't imagine what I look like in this light. But let me try their sweet potato. And some chicken. It's okay. It's a very chipotle heavy flavor, almost curry. Has a little bit of a curry taste to me, which is not my favorite, but I don't hate it. So I'm probably gonna eat like a third of it or so, eat my tomatoes, and then have the rest tomorrow for lunch. So anyway, you know, these aren't my favorite things. I'm gonna try to start really making my own kind of bowl, you know. But I hope that helps, and if you like it, you've had it, like it, let me know. Or if there's something like it that you really love that I should try, let me know in the comments below. Guys, welcome. It is Sunday, May 1st. Two of my favorite people on the planet's birthday, Mary and Robin. Global Love Day. Isn't that nice? Global love. Sending everyone love globally. So I'm getting ready for work. I always feel like I'm behind schedule. Because I just don't want to get up early. So I gotta work on that, because when I have a roommate, I can't leave my kitchen a hot mess. I don't even like to come home to it myself. Anyway, I need some new fruits because I ate up all my fruits. I am, what's happening here? Anyway, I have some of my raspberries I just got, and you got to eat those up. You all know how raspberries are. And I'm just loving these grapes. They're a little, anyway, it's okay. You never know. God, sometimes fruit can go so fast. And I know it's probably better not to wash it. Well, you know, you can't do strawberries, right? You gotta wash them and then eat them. But yeah. I'm doing better on my fruit, but obviously not eating it. And always make sure you have the right top. And then I have this quinoa chicken thing. I think I got it, I'm gonna say from Aldi's, or probably Aldi's, Quamato. It was okay. I'm gonna hook that little review up to the end of this thing. I have, I'm gonna take some kielbasa with me. I had a little bit last night. I've got my trusty shake. Excuse me. I have literally been loading to YouTube forever. So I'm going to try to load it again with the other one, but if it does not work, then I guess I have to delete it and try again. So hopefully you'll have seen it by the time it comes up. But it was what I did on Friday, because I'm trying to, you know, be more in the moment. I haven't checked the points yet, but you like kielbasa? Is there a certain kind you like? I didn't know there's more than one kind. This is beef smoked sausage. So I know I just saw a sheet pan recipe, and where you can use it. So, but I do like it, and I have pretty ripe mango. Maybe I'll have that tomorrow. I don't want to mess up my good mango in transportation. So just my eggs, a couple eggs, tomato, Quamato. Perfect. And like what I don't eat, I will have for snack. I'm a little sad. I had to throw about half of this away. It just went bad. The date was 5/10. Y'all, I don't know. So I made brownies, which, I don't know, I mean, I just need to upload every day, what y'all think. But I know you like long ones, some of you. So I made brownies, and you put this symphony bar in the middle. So Dollar Tree has these like smaller brownie mixes, which doesn't make sense because the bigger ones you get more, but for someone like me, it's perfect. So you make one, you put it. Then you need kind of two of these, well, it depends, right, on your pan. Mine needed two. And you lay them on top, you make another brownie mix, and you put it on top. And then you have to kind of, the trick is figuring out when you, how long to cook it without overcooking it. But I made some for work and for Angela's team, and they gobbled them up at work, okay, of course. Now, I'm gonna say this, last couple of days I've been feeling better in the morning and at night. I did not eat a lot of the brownies, really, compared to what I would have done, and lied to myself and sneaked them. I recorded them all. But I will say I feel a tinge different this morning, so we'll see. But I like making things for Angela's team. She was having a very bad day, and I felt bad because usually I just kind of go and I talk and try to ask her questions, and then the RN came in, who I adore, and Angela's like, I just can't talk. I just can't talk. She's so dramatic. So anyway, I wasn't there that long. But of course, this is the road we're on. And gosh, I heard that someone asked me, did you hear about Naomi Judd? So sad. I'm just so sad for her family, because it's hard enough if you lose someone to cancer or something, but everyone thinks mental illness is just in your head, or it can be, you can walk it out. I'm just thankful my depression allows me to reach out for help and take my medicines and do what I need to do to keep myself together. But, and she fought hard. So that was just very sad. I want to show you guys something. Right now I have just piles everywhere, and that's fine. That's all my brain can cope with is sorting, because I'm doing all this at work. But I'm just looking at it. I don't know why this thing is squeaking. So I'm just looking at my books. I'm going to do a bag of books from my garage tomorrow. But so I had these. I found these funny. They were like in a free thing at a book sale. So super shape up for super sex, right? So this had to be the 70s, you guys. Let me see. I mean, 1977. It's got that smell. I found The Master's Way to Beauty. Look at that hair that literally no one could. That's like a Farrah Fawcett, but with thick hair. That's ridiculous. No one could sustain that. Yet I spent many hours trying. 1977. So one person probably donated these. Ripley's Believe It or Not, Book of Americana. Let's see what year this is. 76. My brother graduated from high school. A Guide to Sexual Satisfaction, Woman's Orgasm. Can you imagine women in power just marching up to the bookstore and getting them? 75. How to Pick Up Girls. See, I was going to read it and see what's going on. That is 1970. And Light His Fire, How to Keep Your Man Passionately and Hopelessly in Love with You. Yeah, okay. Just say passionately in love with yourself, right? 1989. Anyway, they're going to be recycled because I'm not reading them. I thought it was funny, and I don't have time just to look for funny things to tell you. Maybe I will. I don't know. Yeah. I like to collect sentences and words and paragraphs, and I'm sure there's some doozies in there, but time is of the essence. So yeah, so I am heading to work. My shirt today is, I put ketchup on my ketchup. I love me some ketchup. Oh my God, that Trader Joe's ketchup with the kielbasa. Woo! I need some mustard. Okay, I better get a little mustard. I like that on my kielbasa. I'm gonna cook it in the toaster oven. Yeah, and I'm just through with all my pants. I have 2 pairs that are dressier, so I'll wear them, when I'm not schlepping around. I'm getting through 30 years of crap and dust flying and commotion everywhere. But yeah, okay guys, I'm gonna check in with you. I'm gonna try my best to get that other one loaded, but I'll probably load this one up tomorrow, which is Monday, my day off. Maybe I'll take you with me. And yeah, you guys take care. I appreciate it. I love a like. I would love a like. A thumbs up, right? And they burst now, which is so cute. And subscribing is awesome. My goal right now is to have more subscribers than I do videos. And I think I have like 353 videos, something like that. But I keep adding to. My subscribers are over 300, but thanks everyone who subscribed. Share me, and I know some of you have. I appreciate it. But I'll see you mañana. I wanted to show you this. I found this on my refrigerator, the refrigerator at work. So, yeah, now like taco meat, that's got to go. And I'm going to start writing the dates like I did here, so then I can remember what I have opened or out of the freezer, just a visual cue, if you will, for the ADHD. Well, everyone would benefit from this, I think. You just get busy and you forget. Am I saying fruit first? Your choice. Yeah.